Hello, my amazing learner. Welcome to Clear Talk Studio. Today we begin a very special journey together. This is not just another English lesson. This is a transformation in how you think, how you feel, and how you use English every day. Most English learners spend years studying vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation, but they still struggle when they have to speak. Why? Because their brain keeps translating from their native language into English. That translation creates delay, hesitation, and fear. But when you stop translating, when you begin to think directly in English, your speech becomes natural, fast, and confident. Today, we are going to learn how to do that, step by step. You will understand why translation stops your fluency, how your brain actually learns a language, and how to train your mind to think directly in English. Take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and get ready to learn something that will change your English forever. Chapter 1. Why translating stops your fluency. Imagine you are in a conversation. Someone asks you a simple question. What do you do for fun? You understand the question, but before answering, your brain starts translating. You think the answer in your language first, then try to find the English words. In that moment, your brain freezes. You pause, you feel nervous, and sometimes you forget the right words. That pause is the translation trap. It's like trying to drive a car while reading the map out loud. Too many steps, too much thinking. Your brain can't speak two languages at the same time. When you speak in English, your mind needs to move in English too. If you keep translating, your brain is doing double work. It listens, translates, thinks, and then speaks. That takes time and energy. Native speakers don't translate. They think directly in their language. That's what makes their speech natural. The good news is, you can train your brain to do the same. Let's try a small experiment. Close your eyes and imagine a red apple. Do you see the word apple in your mind? Probably not. You see an image, the shape, the color, the shine. That's how the brain really works. It uses pictures, not words. When you think in your native language, you connect images to your own words. When you think in English, you connect those same images to English words directly. The goal is not to translate Seb to apple. The goal is to look at the fruit and think apple instantly. Thinking in English doesn't mean you forget your language. It means you create a second path in your brain. An English path. The more you walk on it, the smoother it becomes. Repeat after me. I am training my brain to think in English. I don't need to translate anymore. I connect images to English words. I think, speak, and live in English. When you say these lines daily, you begin to reprogram your brain for English fluency. Chapter 2. How the brain learns a language. Your brain is an amazing machine. It learns through patterns, repetition, and emotion. When you were a child, you didn't learn your first language by studying grammar or writing exercises. You learned by hearing, repeating, and feeling words. You learned through real life. When you start learning English, your brain needs the same process, listening, repeating, and using it naturally. The problem is, most learners treat English like a school subject, not like a living language. They memorize grammar rules and long word lists, but they don't train their brain to think. Thinking in English starts with immersion. You must surround yourself in English, not as a student, but as a participant. Here's what I mean. When you look around, describe what you see in English. When you feel something, name that feeling in English. When you make a decision, talk about it in English. For example, you wake up and think, it's morning. I feel sleepy. I want to drink water. You don't need to say it loudly, just whisper or think it silently. You are training your brain to build English thought patterns. Let's try a small morning routine together. I open my eyes. I stretch my arms. The sun is shining. It's a new day. I feel good. I am ready to learn. This is how you begin to make English a part of your inner voice. Your brain learns faster when you attach emotions to what you say. If you say something with feeling, like, I love English, your brain marks it as important and remembers it. Now, repeat after me. I can think in English. I can feel in English. English is becoming natural to me. I use English to express my thoughts. The more emotion you bring to your practice, the deeper your memory becomes. Many learners ask, how long will it take to think in English? The answer is, it depends on your consistency. If you practice thinking in English for just 10 minutes a day, you will notice a change in a few weeks. It's not about perfection. It's about repetition. Every time you replace a translated thought with an English one, you are rewiring your brain. Every small thought in English is a victory. Chapter 3. Daily Thinking Practice, Step by Step. Now that you understand why translation slows you down and how your brain learns a language, let's talk about how to train your mind daily. You don't need hours of study, you just need small, consistent actions. Here's a simple 3-step practice routine. Step 1. Describe your world in English. Start with what you see around you. Example, I'm sitting on a chair. My phone is on the table. I hear a sound outside. The air feels cool. The light is bright. These are small, simple sentences, but they connect your thoughts directly to English. Do it every day while walking, eating, working, or even resting. Step 2. Speak to yourself in English. When you are alone, talk to yourself. Example, what should I do now? Maybe I'll watch a video. No, I should finish my work first. Okay, let's go. You're not crazy, you're smart. This is real practice. Talking to yourself trains your mouth, tongue, and thinking muscles together. Step 3. Reflect in English. Before sleeping, think about your day in English. Ask yourself, what did I do today? What did I learn? What was difficult? What made me happy? Example, today was a long day. I worked a lot, I was tired, but I learned something new. I'm proud of myself. This small reflection builds confidence and emotional connection with the language. Let's practice a short reflection together. Repeat after me slowly. I'm improving every day. I'm more confident than before. I can express my ideas. English is part of my daily life. You see, these small practices make a big difference. Remember, thinking in English is not about speed, it's about comfort. Even if you speak slowly at first, that's okay. Fluency comes naturally when you are relaxed. If you ever feel stuck, don't switch back to your native language. Instead, describe the idea in simple English. For example, if you forget the word hungry, say, I want to eat something. Your brain will find the right words next time. Always choose simplicity over translation. Let's end this chapter with a small challenge. For the next 24 hours, try to spend 5 minutes every few hours thinking only in English. When you eat, think in English. When you travel, think in English. When you scroll your phone, describe what you see in English. Your goal is not to be perfect. Your goal is to connect your thoughts directly to English words. Repeat after me one last time for today. I can think in English. I don't translate anymore. My mind understands English naturally.
I am becoming fluent.
Chapter 4. Real-life situations for thinking in English. Now that you've learned how to describe your world and talk to yourself in English, it's time to take your thinking into real situations, moments that happen every day. Thinking in English is not about sitting with a book, it's about living with the language. So let's go through a few daily situations together. Situation 1. At a cafe. You walk into a cafe and look at the menu. Your mind might start translating. Stop it gently. Instead, imagine you are living in English. Think, I want a coffee, maybe a cappuccino. Should I sit by the window? Yes, that's nice. The cafe smells good. I love this place. Every word connects directly to your senses, what you see, smell, hear, and feel. Situation 2. On the road. You're traveling or driving somewhere. Think. The traffic is slow. The road is busy. The driver looks tired. I can hear music from another car. You're not studying, you're living in English. Situation 3. With friends. You're chatting with a friend, maybe online. Think, I'm happy to see them. We're laughing. They're telling a funny story. I feel relaxed. Every time you do this, you stop your brain from running to your native language. You can practice this, even in silence. You don't have to speak loudly. The key is awareness, noticing your thoughts and shifting them into English. Now, repeat after me. I use English in my daily life. English is not just a subject. It's my voice. I can think in English in any situation. My brain understands without translation. You see, fluency is not a classroom goal. It's a lifestyle. Chapter 5. Words, images, and emotions in English. Here's the secret most teachers never tell you. Language is not made only of words. It's made of emotions and images. When you say love, you don't just say a word. You feel warmth, connection, care. When you say angry, you feel tension in your body. When you say beautiful, your eyes light up. To think in English, you must link English words with emotions, not translations. Let's try this. Close your eyes and think of these words one by one. Feel them. Don't translate. Sunrise. Imagine light on your face. Rain. The sound, the smell, the feeling. Smile. The face of someone you care about. Dream. Something you want in your future. Now, connect these feelings with English directly. That's thinking in English at a deep level. When you learn new words, imagine them like short movies in your mind. For example, instead of memorizing run equals darna, see yourself running. Feel your heartbeat, your breath. Say the word run. Your brain stores that memory as real experience. That's why children learn languages so fast. They don't memorize, they live the words. You can do the same. Repeat after me. English words are alive. I feel their meaning. I connect emotion with English. English is my living language. Every time you feel the word, your fluency grows. Chapter 6. Shadowing and speaking without fear. Now it's time to bring your thinking and your speaking together. This is where shadowing comes in, one of the most powerful techniques to connect thought and speech. Shadowing means listening and repeating at the same time. You listen to a speaker, maybe me, maybe an English video, and repeat everything as soon as you hear it. Don't stop, don't translate, don't worry about mistakes. Just copy the rhythm, the tone, and the energy. At first, it feels hard, But that's okay. You're training your brain and your tongue to move together. Let's do a short shadowing practice now. Say after me, slowly. I can speak English naturally. I don't need to be perfect. My voice matters. I enjoy speaking. I can express myself. You see, the goal of shadowing is not perfection. It's connection. It builds a bridge between your inner thoughts and your spoken words. And what about fear? Fear comes when you try to be perfect. When you worry about mistakes, your mind locks up. But mistakes are not your enemy. They are your teachers. Every mistake is proof that you are trying. So the next time you speak and you hesitate, smile. You are growing. You are learning. Here's a truth. Native speakers make mistakes too. They forget words, they restart sentences, they laugh about it. So can you. Let's build your confidence together. Repeat after me. I'm not afraid of mistakes. Mistakes mean progress. I speak with confidence. My English improves every day. I'm proud of my journey. When you say these words often, you create a new identity, the identity of an English speaker, not a learner, not a student, a speaker. Chapter 7. The Mindset of an English Speaker. Now, you've reached the most important part of this journey, the mindset. Thinking in English is not only about language, it's about how you see yourself. If you believe you are still learning, your brain stays in student mode. You think, I'm not ready yet, and you keep waiting for some perfect moment to start speaking. But if you start believing, I am an English speaker, everything changes. You start living in English, watching, reading, listening, thinking, and talking with curiosity, not fear. This mindset is powerful. It removes pressure. It turns learning into lifestyle. Here are the thoughts that English speakers have every day. Say them with me. I can express myself in English. I'm getting better every single day. I enjoy this language. I'm free to speak. I belong in English conversations. When you adopt this mindset, English becomes part of your identity. You don't study it anymore, you own it. Every podcast you hear, every video you watch, every sentence you think, it all builds your fluency. Here's something to remember. Fluency doesn't happen in one big moment. It grows quietly, day by day, word by word, thought by thought. Just like plants grow with sunlight and water, your English grows with small daily practice. Be patient. Be kind to yourself. Every small effort counts. You don't have to speak like a native speaker. You just have to speak like you, confidently and clearly. Repeat after me. I am confident. I am fluent. I think in English. I speak naturally. Now, imagine yourself 1 year from today. You wake up and your first thought is in English. You watch a movie and you understand the jokes. You talk to someone and the words come easily. You don't stop to translate. You just speak. That version of you is real, and it starts with today. Final motivation and closing. My friend, remember this always. Your mind is powerful. Whatever language you feed it daily becomes your reality. If you fill your world with English, songs, podcasts, videos, small thoughts, your brain will adapt. There is no magic. There is only practice. Joyful, daily, honest practice. Stop chasing perfect grammar. Stop worrying about accent. Start thinking, feeling, and living in English. When you walk, think in English. When you eat, name the food in English. When you dream, describe your goals in English. And when you fall, stand up and say, I'm still learning, and I'm proud. Because fluency is not a destination, it's a journey, and you are already on the road. So keep moving forward, keep speaking, keep smiling. Repeat after me one last time. I am confident. I am fluent. I think in English. I speak naturally. I love learning every day. Thank you for joining me today on Clear Talk Studio. Remember, small daily steps lead to big results. You can do this because English is not just something you learn, it's something you live. Believe in yourself and keep practicing. See you in the next episode.